Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now today, I want to move away from money. You know, in my channel, I teach people how to make money, and a lot of people have made money from the things I recommend and my teachings. But today, I want to go deeper. I want to go into the spiritual. I want to talk to you guys about life. So you see, just imagine in a supermarket, you have an apple. As soon as the apple comes in from maybe the farm into the supermarket, it's given a barcode, and that barcode determines everything that happens to that apple right in that supermarket until it leaves the supermarket and goes home to the consumer. So the price of the apple, the shelf life, the origin, everything is in that barcode. And so the barcode determines that apple's life. And then we look at our own lives as individuals and we see that a barcode actually affects our own life. Although most people are not aware of it, the vast majority of people on planet Earth are even unconscious. We may think that we're conscious, but we are really unconscious. Our lives are determined by a barcode. We're born. We have no choice about that. We're born. Our parentage, we didn't choose that. It just happened. Now, our gender is not even within our control. Not even within our parents' control. So we're born without our awareness. We have a gender, and then we're given to our parents. And then maybe 8 days later, our parents name us, or immediately they give us a name. Now, we didn't control that. We get that name. When we become of age, we begin to realize that our parents have a religion or they don't have a religion. And so that becomes our religion. And then we go to school, maybe when we're about 4 or 5. And then we are put on a conveyor belt in like a manufacturing plant, and then we are indoctrinated. 22 years of school, 35 years in a cubicle, and then 10 years of retirement, and then death. So you see how our lives are just barcoded, and then we just live that life, and then we think that that is all that there is to life. And you see, that barcode, our parentage, our gender, our name, our religion, our education, it actually determines almost everything about our lives. You know, who we marry, who we hate, who we like, where we live. But then all these are a manufactured reality. And I'm going somewhere with this. Please be patient. I'm going somewhere with this. You see, I was in Northern Ireland. A lot of you know I traveled a lot. And when I was in Northern Ireland, I was shocked. I saw towns divided. You have quarters and you have the Protestant quarters, and the Protestants don't go to the Catholics don't go to the Protestants, and there's going to be like real aggro, they call it real aggro troubles if, you know, the truth is breached. And then I was trying to find out what's happening here. These people, they have the same common ancestor, the same ethnicity, the same nationality. The only difference is that one is Protestant, the other is Catholic. The same religion, just different branches of the same religion. And then I've never been to Iraq, but if you go to Iraq, Iraq is a facsimile of Northern Ireland. You got all these people, Muslims, fighting each other because one is Shia and then the other are Sunni. And so look at that. A lot of us don't even realize what's happening to us. We don't realize what's happening to us. You see, even our names, take something as elementary as our names. Do you know this name that you have here on earth? It is really nothing, because it's not even your real name. If you are a believer in scripture like I am, if you read Revelation chapter 2, verse 17, you see that in heaven we're going to get a new name, which is our real name, our original name, the name that God gave to us. We're going to be given that name in the heaven, Revelation 2:17. And if you read Mark chapter 12, verse 25, you're going to see that even gender does not apply in heaven. In heaven there's no gender. We're going to be like angels in heaven, and angels have no gender. You think about that. And there is no religion in heaven. We know that from 1 John 4:8, because it says that God is love. And if you look at that, God's religion is love. And then God says, John 3:16, for God so loved the world. God does not love Jewish, Christian, Hindu people. He loves everybody. So his way of thinking is completely different from our way of thinking, whereby we do not like people because of their gender, their nationality. Even nationality is created by man. If you read scripture, read the book of Genesis, God did not create nationalities. It was a man that created nationalities in the bid to divide themselves. You see that this started from Nimrod in Genesis chapter 11, and then You see, so we need to understand that we're living a backwarded life, and we need to awake to a new reality that we can't get along with people, we can't love people, we can't love our neighbor, we can't love people, because by the time you strip yourself of this barcode, you begin to realize that no, the other person, people are people. I'll give you a very good example. There's a guy called Dimas Aliprandi and another guy called Elton Plaster. Now, they were switched at birth in Brazil, in the city of São Paulo. And this until they were 24, and then by a freak incident, they discovered that they were switched at birth. But here's the thing, you know, Dimas Aliprandi and Elton Plaster, their parents, their original birth parents, they had different lifestyles, different everything. But they assumed and adopted the lifestyle of their adoptive parents. The environment shaped them into what they were. They took their names from their adoptive parents. But then all of that was not even real, because the people that they thought were their real parents were not even their real parents. So if you look at it from that perspective, you begin to understand that there is more to life than your name, your gender, your nationality, your race, your religion. And on the basis of that, that you should not hate anybody, you should not have biases, and then you should be free of that and begin to live like the God on earth. Because as a human being, Scripture says that you are God's. Love your neighbor as yourself. My name is Renan Murphy. This short comedy was just for me to you. I was working with my wife today, and I just thought about it, and I said, okay, let me record it and let me tell people about it. Thank you for watching. May God bless.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is